I'm only using this to block the blade when he thrusts. Pin, yeah? So if you were to go here, and then here, this is good enough. Does that make sense? Because you can drive him here. I'm going to do this really, really slow. Essentially what I want is to drive him back, and then when he's falling, I turn him over. That's the control. Okay, so these are like the unfinished stuff that you don't see because we don't have a mat. But that's how normally we would really finish that control. Same thing with this one. I'm sorry. So when we go here and he draws, now when I go pin it towards the hip, when I rotate around, what I'm doing with this is rotate. I'm pressing that down and rotating it. Grab, cinch it high, lock it here. This one, when I lift him up and throw him, I will let him fall face forward, not letting go of this, so that when he lands on his face, he's gonna have to base on his face. And if I'm lucky, then that will break the arm as he falls, because he can't base. Does that make sense? For this one, the tie-up also, when I go here, I do a motorcycle control here on this side. You can control that. Does that make sense? Or keep it under the elbow. Okay, because once you pull here, just tuck it in. Tuck it in. See it? See how I insert his hand? Then I lock him up into a straight jacket. Like that. Okay? You can't pull that arm. Because by that time, again, by the time I throw him, I'm going to turn him around. He's on the ground facing belly first. So these are the controls that we do. Okay? Knife is tied up, arm is tied up. But again, it doesn't stop here. Usually we start dragging him like that, and then again, throw. Left or right, doesn't matter, because this is when it's going to be trapped, and he's going to be like this on the ground. And now we take the knife if we want to. Does that make sense? So again, like right now, you're kind of like seeing the unfinished product because I didn't put a punctuation to the whole thing, right? It's important to do the punctuation. That's why if we had like a mat or more grass, then you see the finished technique, okay? Because for here, if he draws, I can also go with the other one. So now I'm using this hand because Tres Puntos teaches you to do that. But see like how I get the lock? Right? So you can do that, you can break that, or you can do the throw there. Just throw him down. When you throw, you break the arm. Does that make sense? So again, it's not a finished product because you don't see the punctuation of the technique, but it's the same. So now I just go here, cross it. Sometimes I tuck it to my body, like that, and then I'll take it this way. So I position the blade to his neck while I right? Well, I just hold it. Now you can bargain with it. Give me your wallet instead. Yeah? So that's why the locks are like that and the tie-ups are like that. Okay? So first one is just using the arm. Second one is now I use that. Then I go. You can strip it if you want. You have to lock. There's so many things, so many ways, so many variations. Right? Or if you didn't want to do that, just go ahead and scoop it here or pin it here. Then grab this arm number 2. Yeah? Because you already know this arm. Okay, but those are the reference points that you can do. Is when you tie them up, lock them up. Either this arm, and then scoop it up with the other one. Okay? Go ahead and play around with that.